Hey, this is Ari, and in this video, I want to share with you a little clip from my much longer presentation all about the science around saunas. This was a presentation I did that I forget exactly how long it was. The full-length version is 45 minutes or an hour or something like that. And it's packed with content, but of course, modern world, people have short attention spans, so I wanted to break things down into little valuable chunks and go over some of the key elements of that presentation. And this is one of the clips that I want to share with you. Saunas are incredibly powerful in terms of their ability to, as a hormetic stressor, in terms of their ability to stimulate adaptations in our body that ultimately confer mitochondrial growth, mitochondrial biogenesis, neuroprotective effects, antidepressive effects, increased athletic performance, and much, much more. Disease prevention, reductions in cardiovascular disease, neurological disease, all-cause mortality. Saunas are an absolutely wonderful tool and are extremely effective also for helping you to increase your energy levels. I highly recommend them, and in this clip, you're going to find out a bit of the reason why I'm such a huge fan of saunas. So enjoy, and if you want to listen to the full-length presentation, I also have an article associated with that. The links for that are down in the description below. Enjoy.
Bolsters your immune system and helps you fight infections. So regular sauna bathing and the incidence of common colds. This is a study. They showed that the incidence of the common cold was similar for the first 3 months of the study, but in the second 3 months, the sauna group had less than half the number of colds. So getting heat adapted strengthens your immune system, strengthens your resistance to stressors, including pathogens. There's one more mechanism that I'll mention here, which is somewhat speculative, and this is kind of me just speaking in a more speculative way because there isn't any research testing this to my knowledge. And I've certainly looked extensively, but skin health with heat and sauna use directly impacting the skin by just exposing it to that heat stress and therefore creating more resilience through the process of hormesis in the skin cells that are being exposed to that heat. I believe it's likely that the same process is happening in the lungs, in the upper respiratory tract, that by exposing the upper respiratory tract in the lungs to heat, that they also have a hormetic response that actually makes the cells in those tissues more resilient, and probably, again, speculative, probably also helps increase their capacity to fight off microbes.
Hey, this is Ari. I hope you enjoyed this video. And one more thing before you go. Actually, two more things. One is if you enjoyed this particular little clip, the link to the full-length podcast is in the description down below. So make sure to check that out. Also, one more thing. Let me ask you a question. What if I could show you how to double your energy levels and dramatically improve your brain function, reducing your anxiety and depression to a degree on par with antidepressant drugs, but without the side effects? Sound pretty interesting? Well, there are, in fact, numerous compounds that can do this, that have been shown to do this. And I'll take you through just a few of these very briefly. One of them is rhodiola rosea. And this has been shown in studies, rhodiola rosea extract, in people with stress-related fatigue and exhaustion to cut their levels of fatigue and brain fog in half in less than a month. Just this one compound. There's another compound in my formula Energenesis called NT factor phospholipids that's been shown to help repair mitochondrial membranes and mitochondrial health to the level of healthy 29-year-olds, taking people with deteriorated mitochondria who are over the age of 65, restoring it to the level of healthy 29-year-olds. And that has been shown in numerous studies in various types of chronic fatigue, aging-associated chronic fatigue, obesity-related chronic fatigue syndrome, to increase energy levels by 30 to 45% in the span of 4 to 12 weeks, depending on the specific study. So dramatic improvements in a very, very short period of time. Two more compounds that are amazing, I highly recommend, that are in my formula Ultra Brain, along with rhodiola rosea. Saffron extract. This has been shown to increase levels of, improve your mood, I should say, and decrease levels of depression on par with fluoxetine, which is Prozac. And not only that, but with fewer side effects. It's much safer and much less likely to cause negative effects than antidepressant drugs are. Acetyl L-carnitine is another compound that's been shown to dramatically improve brain health in older adults. It also improves energy levels in older adults with chronic fatigue by between 40 to 50% in just the span of 2 to 4 months. And the last thing I'll mention here is acetyl L-carnitine has also been compared to antidepressant drugs and been shown, like saffron, to be as effective as antidepressant drugs in combating depression, but without the harmful side effects that so often occur with the drugs. So this is just a small sampling of the over 35 compounds that are in my formulas, Energenesis and UltraBrain, that are all proven to dramatically improve energy levels, mitochondrial health, and brain health, and much, much more. And I highly recommend that you go check these out. If you're struggling with depression or anxiety or brain fog, if you're struggling with stress-related exhaustion and burnout, if you're struggling with chronic fatigue, go check out these formulas, give them a shot. I promise you are going to be blown away by the results. And like I said, the science has already proven that these things work. So you don't have to just take my word for it. There's lots of research to support that, and I'll even link to some of that research down below so you can verify everything that I just said for yourself. So the links to those studies will be in the description for this video down below. So check them out. Check out the formulas on the energyblueprint.com. Again, Energenesis is the mitochondrial formula, and UltraBrain is our brain formula. Check them out, try them out, and I think you're going to be blown away by the results. Thanks so much, and I'll talk to you again soon.